Good morning, Vieira with the stockmarketlive.tv. Well, today I have a few comments to make with regards to the action in the stock market. The first is Apple trading below $111. During the course of 2015, we downgraded Apple. We were the first to downgrade this company. $133 in February 2015, and our downgrade proved to be 100% accurate. Thereafter, we downgraded Apple to sell. We called it a stock market crash, and Apple crashed all the way down to $92 at least. It crashed lower, but $92, the price that Apple got during the course of 2015. Recently, there was a bounce. The company, during the course of 2015, announced very good earnings during 3 quarters consecutively. Although, despite the company beat earnings, that was something that we expected. The fact is that we maintained our sell rating in Apple. And recently, when shares they were trading above $122 an ounce, our opinion, Apple didn't have much upside left, and by maintaining a short position or re-entering the short side after the crash, today we have further profits, everyone, and this represents a very large profit on top of the profits made during the course of 2015 in Apple on the short side, but also on the long side, on a long-term basis, since I called the bottom at $52. Okay, so $52 all the way up to 133, and then the short side in Apple. This morning, one stock analyst downgraded shares of Apple. What they did was to cut the price target on the stock, something that we already expected. So you have the markets reacting to this news that today they are public, but you were the first to know about it, okay? And therefore to profit and to acquire or to have a competitive advantage compared to everyone else. With regards to the company on the left-hand side, GoPro, last week, GoPro, there was a stock analyst, one more, trying to call the bottom in GoPro, and that stock analyst said that GoPro was eventually a very good acquisition to Apple. Well, the same story that we are used, or we were used to see in companies as Yelp or Twitter or many others, rumors, and again, a wonderful opportunity to sell short or to remain short GoPro. And the reason was that last week GoPro traded to $19.45, and you could see on the tape, my comments here also, that there were no buyers. $19.45, there were no buyers. So today you have GoPro at a new all-time low, $16.69. You can see it on the screen, and this obviously it is a consequence of one more analyst trying to call the bottom in GoPro. GoPro, that was named here one of the best historical opportunities for short sellers in the market, and GoPro to be, you have several articles on the web, and my rating has never changed in GoPro. I repeat, my rating has never changed in GoPro. What I did was not only to call the crash in GoPro, but also to downgrade shares to junk. Okay, so there was a strong sell rating in GoPro given at $65 precisely when your acquaintance Jim Cramer on CNBC said that GoPro and Umbrella, they were bargains, or Fitbit, in particular GoPro. He referred to GoPro as a bargain at $65 with price targets above $95. Well, the fact is that GoPro in December mid-December you have it at $16.70. That is our price target for the day for your reference. Okay, so congratulations to all those investors that they have been following my personal guidance and investing according to this guidance that have been, it is public. It is well known, junk rating in shares of GoPro. There was, in the end, there was only one analyst or a couple of analysts that they decided to join my view or point of view. That was the case with Morgan Stanley, but I have to say very late into the game, since Morgan Stanley downgraded GoPro after shares they crashed significantly, and Piper Jaffray also very late into the game, that one, even later than Morgan Stanley. Morgan Stanley, in my opinion, made a very lousy job. I'm not referring to GoPro. In the end, in GoPro, they did what it was expected to do, that is to say, to tell the truth to investors, not to buy shares of GoPro. But I'm referring to a lousy job since they had buy or strong buy ratings in many other companies that they were in fact some of the best historical selling short opportunities in the stock market. I'm referring, you are aware today of companies like Freeport-McMoRan, commodity, junk rating, you have it at $6.76, or the recent case with Lululemon, the company reported earnings and shares, they collapsed, they tanked, and also a wonderful opportunity to sell short the stock. In the end, their upside or their most bullish target corresponds precisely to our entry price on the short side, that is the $67, to $68 an hour. So we didn't have any risk, and you didn't have any risk. I explained this by maintaining a sell rating in shares of Lululemon. But I'm going to finalize, since I could continue here for hours talking about different companies. Today, market participants, they consider that the conditions in the stock market are very complicated. They can tell you whatever they wish. The fact is that more funds, they have been closing their doors. They have a very poor performance, and 2015, it has been one of the best years for us here at StockMarketLive.tv. This week we closed a deal, $33 million with a hedge fund, and the reason is related to all these calls that we have been making public for 25 years in a row, where my predictions, they continue uncanny, and I'm very proud of it, and also sharing this information with you. Well, in the past 1 week and a half, the markets, they plunged. You see today, for example, you have here the power shares that represents the tech sector at 110.59. And the reason for this is rather simple. If you visit the website, StockMarketLive.tv, and you go to the category Video on Demand, you have there several stock forecast earnings calls ahead of the major moves in the market, and everything it is explained in those forecasts, for example, how to invest in the tech sector going in 2016. We have live trade calls. Those live trade calls that we have been publishing during the course of 2015, they are the world best market calls in the entire on the exchange. This is public, and the reason again that we are closing these deals, $33 million to start with, and there are deals of much higher dimension. And we are also proud of announcing that we are working with sovereign funds. That is, I believe, unique in our industry. So I wish you a wonderful rest of the session for the day. Continue following the action in GoPro as an example, but also in companies like Chesapeake Energy. You have today a new all-time low, $3.93. With regards to this company, you find plenty of information, articles, recommendations on the website, on the blog of the company. For those that they are just readers of the blog, for those that they have a subscription to Live Market Standard or Live Markets Premium. So a stock for hedge funds, a stock for investment banks, a stock for small investors, a stock for everyone to profit from. But not only this Chesapeake Energy, that was named the single best selling short opportunity in this entire sector. You have again, I repeat, this stock not long ago, just a couple of months ago, it was trading at $9. Today, $3.93. So it makes me very happy and proud, and the reason why we are, and you in particular, record profits, historical profits, not only in 2015, as historical profits, accumulated profits in the past 25 years. Our company is not American, therefore our attitude in the market, it has been always to tell the truth. We are very happy for all these Donalds that they join the markets and they read the news on CNN, CNBC, and they believe, and you remember this news that millennials, they were buying stocks, buying the dip. Well, buying the dip depends very much what you are buying. Since if you were investing in companies like, Chesapeake Energy or everything related to oil, today you are bankrupt. Moreover, Chesapeake Energy is just one of the players, okay? I've been addressing here in this sector more than 20 companies. So this is just one. I'm not just referring to one opportunity that in fact was shared among all service, okay? Since there are plenty of them and all of them into green territory in terms of short positions. All right, so I leave you with the tape. The tape always tells the truth. No need for technical indicators or to news. I already explained this. We have we offered you this competitive advantage by explaining all the investment process, step by step. For example, the recent news with regards to GoPro, again, a selling short opportunity and not a reason to close short positions, for example, and to buy the stock. If you were buying the stock last week at $19.40, today you have a very large loss, okay? So our target for the day, it is this price, and once you get to the price target of the day, what you have to do on a mid to long term basis is to move your trailing stops and always to manage those trailing stops and since those indications that I've been giving here in real time, daily, weekly and monthly, they have been helping you to maximize profits in the market without the need for day trading or short-term trading. I'm referring to this Chesapeake Energy or GoPro. It is precisely the same situation. No need whatsoever for day trading or short-term trading. Whenever you want to quit, you quit. But for your information, the process of investment process with the trailing stops, when or why to maintain short positions to maximize profits, all the information, it has been given here, okay? And we started GoPro, for example, it was a number one stock in the most basic service, Live Market Standard for small investors. Moreover, you also had live charts in Lululemon or this Chesapeake Energy, videos, recommendations, trade alerts in real time. So plenty of time for you to manage your portfolio, to acquire a very large short position, including in retail companies. The case of Sears Holdings that you are perfectly aware. We downgraded this stock to strong sell in early 2015. The shares, they were trading at $46, 45, 47. That was precisely the call made at that point. And the shares, they collapsed all the way down to $18. That was the price that you had 1 week ago in Sears Holdings, just to refer other case. So you have plenty of opportunities in the market. You just have to follow our guidance, and if then to continue to proceed. And therefore 2015 great volatility. Volatility is not a threat. It represented a wonderful opportunity, and I repeated this comment here hundreds of times on live streaming sessions as today. Thank you and good luck